Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress, and welcome back to Let's Play ActRaiser. We've already beaten Act 2 of Marana, and that place is now peaceful again. If you look at the upper right-hand corner, you'll realize that I have reached 538 people, and that is the absolute maximum city population that you can get, so I managed to not screw that up for once. That's a good thing. I didn't level up, but, well, that's what the city building in Northwall is going to be there for. I also managed to go around the other cities and collect a whole bunch of stuff. I now have 4 Strength of Angels, 2 bombs, the fleece, and the wheat. I know I'm going to need the wheat for the final town, which is Northwall. And, of course, we're going to reach level 16 really soon. So there's that. We also have one more magic to find, and we're definitely going to find that over in Northwall as well. We're getting really close to the end of the game now. I know I didn't get all that I wanted to get done, but, well, it's been fun. But it's all about to come to an end. Once I get this place fixed up, it'll be time to take on Tantra with as much strength as we can muster. So without further ado, let's head on down to Northwall and fight monsters in Act 1. And really good music here, I have to admit. Got some birds that drop boulders down. Want to watch out for them. And you also got these guys. Whenever you hit them, they'll try to back away from you and try to protect themselves with a shield. You also got these guys, these little gargoyles that will try to attack you with those little fireballs. Just like the ones in, I think, Bloodpool? I think that's where we first met them. Anyway, after taking a lot of damage from birds, we're able to take on some of these guys. And of course, those little platforms that I just crossed, they only fall down once you take your weight off of them. So you're able to fight off the gargoyle there at the end without worrying about falling into the spikes, which thankfully are not instant death. Also managed to catch those eyes right there. They'll pop in and out through the level, and if you can actually destroy them, good for you. If they see you, they'll actually try to hit you with a laser. But as long as you're not within that general line of sight, there's not really much they can do. And here we have some bats. They dive down at you at very narrow angles. You can easily hit them with a sword. And I believe as you go over here, you'll get a full health. I'm gonna wait for this thing to show up again. Not sure if I ever mentioned how jumping works. You can jump straight up and get more control out of your jumps. You can also jump in a specific direction, but if you try to go in the other direction, like that, you'll instantly stop the control. Basically, you'll stop yourself from going forward, and you'll just drop straight down. Also, if I could actually hit this guy with a sword from here, that'd be great, but unfortunately that ain't gonna happen. A lot of spikes around here, I do have to admit. Also, I should have done it from over here. Did I ever mention that the music in this game is by Yuzo Koshiro? Same guy who did the music for Streets of Rage and Super Adventure Island, the latter of which shares the same sound engine as this game. I just now mention it, but I did mention it when I played Super Adventure Island earlier last year. And you're probably wondering why I took that little ice platform. It's the only way you're going to be able to get there, and you do have to jump to the right. If you land the spikes there, it is instant death. For some reason, they're always instant death when you don't want them to be. Also, there's a bomb there in case the 3 eyeballs I took out showed up earlier than expected. Thankfully that didn't happen. Also, I believe you want to go over here first. No, you don't want to go here first, because that's where the, that's where the path of the exit is. I wanted to think that there was something over to the right. Oh well. And I got another source of magic, but I get hit right there. I'm gonna hit that eyeball if he shows up again. And apparently I was better off just standing when I was doing that. Get slowed down a little bit if you crouch. That always happens. And I'm gonna avoid that guy, and that guy, and that guy. Okay, this is what I was thinking about. Go over here first. No, that's the exit. That's not exactly what I was thinking of. It's to the left you want to go for a, for some stuff. Left takes you to the full health. Okay. And also, I'm pretty sure all those guys are going to respawn, too. Yeah, they do. Great. Well, I'm close to full health I can get. That always works. Now it's time to take on the boss, which is this little guy with no legs and 2 wings. This guy will throw fireballs into the water here, and the splashes will hurt you. You want to hit this guy in the air whenever you can. You will be taking a lot of damage, but this guy should fall before you do, in case you're very good with the dodging and the hitting and everything. Also, apparently, if you're at the side of one of those little hills in here in the water, you can jump over to splashes, which is all right. You can get at least 4 hits off him before he gets back in the air like that. This is basically a done deal. And you can get him to fall before you do. Just got 3 more hits. There we go. Stinks as you don't fight him again. I actually like the design on that boss. But we've taken him down. And we are done with Act 1. And we got a lot of points in that act. And here we are in Northwall. As you can see, we got the temple there, and nothing but snow and ice and really harsh winter climate here. And as soon as you start, they want you to melt the snow for them. They want you to do that by using the sun. Well, you know what? I'm actually sick and tired of it. You're both going to die, all 2 of you. Feel my wrath. Yeah, I bet you are. Oh? Oh, alright. Well, if you actually hit the temple with lightning... Are you serious? I have to actually have an inventory slot to take the extra life? Yeah, you get an extra life if you actually hit the temple here with lightning. But that's alright though, because I'm going to go ahead and use one of my strengths of angels here. Alright, the strength of angel. This makes it easier to take care of the dragons, the devils, and the skulls. Yep, Mr. Skullhead is back, and this time he actually has 2 layers instead of 1 like he did in Aidos. And not surprisingly, he's just as annoying here, probably even more, because he's more likely to hit you. Matter of fact, you will more than likely be dealing with 2 skulls at one time. I would take that extra life right away, but as I said before, the skulls. I want to get rid of at least one of them. Now, You may notice that the arrows are flashing. That actually happens if you use the Strength of Angel. It's kind of hard to tell they're flashing, but they are. And if you ever get paused to read a message while an arrow is on screen while you're using it, you'll actually tell it is flashing. And now we can build down to here, which is a good thing. I'd rather get that out of the way now. Also, we have a frozen part of the river here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the sun to get it unfrozen. There's a whole lake back here. I'm pretty sure that the denizens of Northwall would like to have a lake. So let's make that little wish of theirs come true. Also, already. Let's go ahead and make that dream come true. First, let's take the Source of Life. That way we have an extra life for fighting monsters in Act 2. Also, I'm going to go ahead and use the wheat here, because this place will grow wheat. It actually has the cornfields. And you're not doing that. Not today. As I was saying, we might as well go ahead and make the dreams of the people of Northwall come true. And, oh boy. There's that attack that they have. I got nearly wrecked in 2 whole hits. And that dragon hit me too while I was trying to read that message. Thanks, dragon. Thanks, skulls. Anyway, they need some better clothing around here. And they need a much more hardy material. And they're stealing the lair. No. Oh. Oh, man. Well, they steal the one, skull lair, and they managed to find the strength of Angel there. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and use a bomb, I think? Yeah, I might as well go ahead and use a bomb. There we go. Go ahead and get rid of all those guys. I was gonna do something. Oh, yeah. One, I can use the rain here to get these crops restored. And 2, I was going to work on getting that lake there unfrozen. Yes, there's a river. Yes, you can build towards it. Oh, wow, I managed to regain some energy in the nick of time. That is great. Oh, man. I really need to use a Strength of Angel. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now after I bring these crops back to life again. Because these things are jerks. And now that we got the lake unfrozen, they'll try to catch fish. They'll actually start a fishery. And they'll probably find something over there, so we'll have to keep a lookout. Also, I meant to use the fleece. There we go. Right. As I was saying, there is a river here. We can build over it, but they have to learn how to make bridges first. We could go to Fillmore and get the bridge power up. Only thing is, I don't think it pops up ever again. Thankfully, they learn how to do it themselves, just like the people in Fillmore did. Anyway, we now have another monster lair to take care of over here. And we could actually take the land around here and unfreeze it. I need to use that Strength of Angel. Why am I not doing that? There we go. Alright. There we go. Now you could use the sun here, where the demon's lair is. There's just one problem. Nothing will happen. You actually have to build around it like I just did in order to get anything done over there. It's really annoying. But that's apparently how it works in the game. Ditto with that other lair with a skull in it. And there's that arrow flashing like I said it was. Oh, they managed to find a scroll. Now, you may think that this is another source of magic, but it is actually something else. It is magical light, the most powerful magic in the game. What it does is, a beam of light comes to the master, and then it splits in half, and the two halves travel across both sides of the screen. You basically get to wipe out everything on screen in action mode, which is really awesome. It's a lot more reliable than magical light and magical stardust. Anyway, after you get rid of some of the land, you'll find out about the tree on the other side of the river, in the northeast corner of Northwall. They found out, from the two initials in the tree, that people have once lived here. Again, this is going back to the backstory of the game, where people used to live on this earth until the demons took over. Master fought Tangerine and won, but then his power got sealed away, and then civilization got wasted again, and after that, we do the events of the game that we're seeing now. Also, I ran out of the Strength of Angel again, and that's really, really annoying. I wish that thing wouldn't travel north every time I hit it. Well, we got rid of the second monster lair on this side of the river. And it is a bomb. And they finally found out how to build bridges. Now we got 2 of the 4 monster lairs here destroyed. So now we can build over the river and get everything else. And that guy is terrorizing my people, and I really need to use another... Oh, I need to get the Swords of Magic anyway. I meant to use an offering rather than take one, but I'll go ahead and take these anyway. Because after all, this is the last sim mode of the game. I might as well go ahead and use what I can. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and use a bomb here. Get rid of that guy. And then use another Strength of Angel. Why not? Let's go ahead and melt some snow now. And we should be able to build across the river. And I'm going to go this way because this is how I'm going to get rid of the dragon lair here. I'd rather get rid of that first. Alright. Now we've managed to melt all the snow up to there. We can manage to get just the right amount of distance, and we're finally able to take care of everything. Also, now that I still have some Strengths of Angels, I can go ahead and take care of the skull heads that will now get in my path. I love how they give you 8 SP back every time you destroy a skull. Really useful. I'm going to wait until that third lair with the dragons is destroyed and sealed and whatnot, so I can take care of the one with the skulls. In the meantime, I am going to wipe these guys out. Get over here! Oh, come on! There we go. Now let me open the menu again. Thank you. Getting real close to another level. All I need is 100 more people, and I'm sure to be able to do it. Also, I'm going to go ahead and take care of these snowy tiles on the map too, because why not? I hope that skull didn't sneak away from me while I was doing things. That would be a terrible thing. Nope, he's right there. I'm going to build through the rest of the land once I get the last layer taken care of. And the Angel's Power is no more, but that's okay. Because we are now able to take on that last layer. And I believe we have now gotten the civilization level to level 2. And there we go. We got a path going on to the monster lair now. And I'm going to hit these guys as soon as they show up, so that way they can't terrorize anybody in my town. Yeah, we are at a civilization level 2. They may take 8 hits, but I won't be needing the Strength of Angels anymore. Not anymore. We whittled the amount of monsters that are around here all the way down. And sadly, this will be the last lair that we seal in the game. And there it is. We don't have to fight any monsters in sim mode anymore. And now we are now at civilization level 3. But as soon as we seal off all 4 layers here, we find out that monsters were in the tree that we found in the northeast corner of the map earlier in sim mode. And the huge tree of Northwall is a source of pride. And they want to save that tree. And I don't blame them. It's a marvelous looking tree. At least it doesn't look as evil as that pyramid or that temple in Marana that looks like Angkor Wat. And I'm going to keep building because I want more people. Just 4 more and I'm able to go to level 16, I believe? Yep, definitely 16. And when we reach 4,600, we will reach level 17. That is the maximum level, and that will be the last level that we get. When you get level 17, you'll get a message saying, hey, you just reached your original strength. And the hit point value will reach all the way to the hourglass there in the upper right corner. I like to see how well I'll do. I could Earthquake now, but I'd rather just wait until I get Act 2 done so I can hopefully get the maximum city population for Northwall. also, I forgot to look up the maximum score needed for Marana. I will try to look that up before the next video. Sorry about that, guys. I just now realized that. But I will definitely mention it then. Though I'm pretty sure we reached it. Because I did hit the maximum population of 538 over there. That's not bad. There are bridges that are made in this town, but thankfully this town is easy to build. Bridges should not be a factor in getting the maximum population here at all. So you can actually build your leisure here as well. Then again, I said that about Aidos when it came to getting max population there, and I don't know how I managed to mess that up. Let's see, are they still gonna build? I want to do that. Ah, they still got some people building. Good. Pretty sure I'm gonna hit... no, I'm not gonna hit 500. Not yet. I want to see if I can do that. Alright, one more person. Which means we can hit 500 here, or get really close to it. We are 208 people away from max level, but I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be able to get that. We'll probably find out soon enough, though. In the meantime, let's see if we need to take anything else. I'm pretty sure that we don't. Nothing to offer. Alright. So let's go ahead and get back in the Sky Palace. And look at all that thawed out land and all that snow that we melted away, that we couldn't build on until we got the sun to do its work for us. So, that is it for Northwall, Sim Mode, and Act 1. Next video is going to be Northwall Act 2. And we should be as prepared as we can for the final battle as soon as we build to however high we can get the city of Northwall, as well as our world population, which I'm definitely going to try to do once I beat Act 2. And, well, that's basically what you have to look forward to in the next video. So, until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!